All right, there's the sign, folks. And the road in here can get really gnarly. Like, this is four-wheel drive access as far as I'm concerned. Well, I got to make a correction, folks. Since the last time I was out here, they've done some road work in there, and yeah, two-wheel drive vehicle could get through there now. You'd still want to have high clearance, but it's way, way, way better than the last time I went through it. Now we're going to follow this road here, and probably, I'm going to guess, about a 20-minute ride or so. We're going to end up hopefully at Dunbar Lake. All right, this whole area is just full of lakes. Actually, I guess first I'll show you the West Cartwright campground, which ain't too far up the road here. Twin Lake, like they say. Oh, come on, you guys. I think you're friendly. Beautiful little spot. Look at these dogs, holy moly. What do you think, Mike? You ever seen such beautiful little lakes? And it's all free camping, man, all of it. Crazy.
You could even put your coach right up yonder.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have plenty of sunlight too.
Yeah. I'd want to, yeah, you could park up there, yeah, you're right. Man. Well, like the sign says, folks, this is Dunbar Lake, sometimes called Big Fish Lake. This is an unusual lake among all the little mountain lakes in that you can see on the far side there's actually cabins over there. And way back in the day, people were able to take out long-term leases or buy that property. I can't remember. They're not allowed to anymore, and the people that are in there are grandfathered. Once they give up those properties, then nobody else can have them. This beautiful? Pretty hard to beat, you guys. Dunbar. I've always liked the look of this lake. It's just, well, they're all beautiful. Look how clear the water is, folks. All these lakes have got really clear water. Most of them anyway. Just spectacular. Wow. Well, we're coming down out of the lake country, and I saw this nice view of the Columbia Valley. Look how wet it is, man. Well, the Columbia River runs right up through it, and just really low-lying wet area. And once again, I'm just so happy it's not all smoked in. When we get on the other side of the valley, I'm gonna stop and show you the Briscoe General Store, because it's the nearest. If you were going to camp up here at these lakes, it's the nearest store and also the nearest place you can get gasoline. It's about a half-hour drive from the closest lake. It could be a 45-minute or even longer drive from a couple of those other lakes that are a little bit further away. But of course, you can look on the map and Google Earth and stuff and see exactly where they are. Just look west of Briscoe. Briscoe, B-R-I-S-C-O. Can't remember if there's an E on the end. Guys, here's the Briscoe General Store, and you can see there's a sign in the front. It says liquor store. That's important to know. Also, it's a postal office too, and a gas station. And here's where the closest place to get supplies other than Radium, and Radium's a little ways south. Hi everybody. Now that was a premium quad ride today, wasn't it? All those beautiful lakes that we went to, all that camping, every bit of it was no charge, free camping. BC Forest Service sites. Remember I said the other day there was, I think, 7,600. I haven't looked it up, but I know it's in the thousands. After just today, on that 28-mile quad ride, 28 miles, we saw all of that. It's just insane, isn't it? It's just gorgeous country. Even though I've been to all those places before, every time I do go back to them, it just hits me again, just how absolutely beautiful they are. Before I forget, I was talking about Briscoe being, I kept guessing how far it was from Radium. Just after we left the general store, I saw a mileage sign that said 28 kilometers to Radium, so that's not too bad. Okay, stop for a sec. One more thing, folks. I want to stress that none of the lakes that you saw today in this video are what I would call easy access. Yes, you saw people with trucks and holiday trailers in a couple of those spots, but it's extremely important to know that those people know the area and they know how to get into those spots. None of those spots are suitable for a low clearance vehicle like just a regular car. You'll damage the bottom side of your car or damage the mechanicals trying to get into those spots. People with RVs that are thinking that they want to go camp in one of those beautiful camping spots, you must drive in first with a higher clearance vehicle without towing your trailer to research the area. Like for example, there is one road that suddenly turns into a single lane trail down the side of a gorge, and if you ever got pointed down that with a truck and a holiday trailer, you'd be in a lot of trouble. All right, so I'm giving you a heads up, a warning. It's not easy to get vehicles into some of those places. You got to know what you're doing, and you got to have the equipment to do it. If you've got a four-wheel drive and a tent, and that's what you're doing, or an SUV, and you just want to go tent camping, yeah, you can go into any of those places. Just look up on check the roads and on maps and Google Earth and stuff like that, and you'll see how to get into those places. But anybody with some kind of an RV, you need to scout that out first. All right, thanks. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.